guys? Just want to make a little video about my exhaust. I've had my truck set up like this since like 2015, maybe the beginning of 2016. I have done some things to the truck since then, but the exhaust has stayed the same. And I just want to kind of give y'all some options and advice on why I set my exhaust up the way I did and what else you can do and how it's going to be different and why. So I went with a axle dump setup. It's a 5-inch Flow Pro with an 8-inch tip. And that's the same tip and 5-inch exhaust I've had since I got the truck. Even though I changed the motor and turbo and things like that, I haven't messed with the exhaust. And I've been super happy with it. My new turbo and engine setup, and with these bigger tires, this thing smokes a lot. And despite that, I don't get any soot on my bumper or like my paint or anything at all, not even on my axle as far as I can tell. Maybe a little bit right here. But this thing stays super clean considered. So I like other setups. I like the traditional exiting out the side, like if it were to come out right here. I think that looks good, but in my experience, and just from going off of other people, what they recommend and what I've seen, that will leave you with a lot of smoke on the side of your truck. And if that's what you're looking for, you want everybody to know it's diesel and that black smokes, you know, like, that's fine. But I just really like how hidden the tip is on an axle dump. And a lot of people will do an axle dump and then they'll just still get like a huge tip to where you can see it, which is cool too. I just wanted a big tip, a big 5-inch exhaust, but it'd be kind of subtle as best I could. And then when I want to like show off a little and black smoke and leave somebody in a cloud, it'll come out. It doesn't affect me, it just goes on the ground. Another thing I like about an axle dump is it pointing right at the ground. Back when this truck was leveled on 37s, it was super loud, echoing off the ground, and it was deep too. It didn't sound like a weird echo. It just is a little bit deeper, I think, with the axle dump. I never did put the tip out the side to compare it, but the way I actually did this axle dump was just leaving off that last section. So normally right here there's another piece and there's a hanger, I think it came from here or here somewhere. It would connect and it would go out the side here. Well, this Flow Pro kit for this crew cab short bed F250 allows you to just leave that last piece off and put your tip right there. And that gave me no clearance issues when I was leveling on 37s, and even when I first got the truck and it was totally stock and I put this exhaust on it. The only thing I did run into is when I put these 8-inch BDS leaf springs in here, I was super close here and here. And all I did was kind of adjust the hangers a little bit. And I got rid of my spare tire just for looks, so that wasn't a reason. I didn't have to do that. I just got rid of that because a 40-inch tire, I've got a full-size 40-inch spare that I'll have to throw on if I get a flat, but hopefully it'd be pretty hard to get a flat with these. So that's just a few things. While I'll do a little bit of driving around just to show you what it sounds like underneath there. And I just really like having it axle dumped. I've heard other people saying they like it another way. I know a lot of people do have theirs axle dumped, but I think it's for a good reason. I've been super happy with this setup for the past 4 years, and I would recommend it. If you have any questions about different kits and things, I'll try to get the answers for you. But I know this kit was super simple. I just left off that last section, got rid of the hanger that the last piece was supposed to hang on, and put that tip on there, and it hasn't come off. It's just a screw on tip, clamp on tip, and it's been great. Really happy with it so far.